The following week, May 6, 2019, Raw, they announced Gallows and Anderson versus the Revival. These were two teams that people were pretty sure was going to leave. And Meltzer says actually something funny. He says this was tough because if the bell rang, both teams would have to lose, which is really funny because neither one were on good terms, right?
So, yeah, but I remember, and I just actually talked to Carl Anderson about this recently, but there was a running joke between us that it was because we worked together so much throughout the year from 2018 until now that they didn't care who won, just whoever won before the other team would win the next time. And so we would always play the game of flip-flopping, and we would say, oh, yeah, it's your turn to win today. And then we had a match on Raw, and we came back, or excuse me, at Royal Rumble. Or maybe it was Raw. I can't remember. Whatever. Anyway, we come to the back, and Vince is waiting for us, all four of us, and we thought the match was good. I mean, it was like a 8-minute match or whatever. We came to the back, and he said, well, that is absolutely the worst wrestling match I've ever seen in my entire life. The worst wrestling match he's ever seen, Matt. The worst. This man has been in the business for 50 years. This is the worst match he has ever seen in his entire life.
Since the 70s.
Since the 70s, owning the company since 83. You can ask Carl Anderson or Luke Gallows. He said it was the worst one he's ever seen. I kind of took it as a badge of pride. I'm like, oh my God, everything you've seen, you know what I mean? You've been through the Hogan era, through the Austin era, through the Brett era. You've seen every single match possible, top to bottom. You've seen Sifi Afi, dude. You know what I mean? Right. Sifi Afi, and we had the absolute worst match of all time. That's kind of an accomplishment. So yeah, it was It was a lot of fun back then.
The worst match he's ever seen. I mean, that's quite a bar, Dax Harwood.
I know.
That's your 8th star.
I hope that no one has reached that bar. I hope we're still the worst match he's ever seen. To be fair, I don't think he even knows we were employed there for 8 years, to be honest.
Yeah, it's likely.